What's up, guys? Welcome back. I got a video for you guys. It's going to be an unboxing of the Icon combination wrenches. It's not the normal set. This is going to be for the bigger wrenches. On the standard size, they go from 13/16 up to 1 1/4, and the metric is 21 millimeter up to 32 millimeters. Without further ado, I'm gonna get into these things, show you guys how they are, my first reactions on them. We can compare them to other wrenches that I have here and just see how they are in general. I picked these up because I already have the regular Icon set, and I do like the ratcheting function on some of these bigger ones because there's some nuts and bolts that I have to work on personally that I would love to have the ratchet function. So let's get into it. All right, guys, so we got this out of the boxes. No need to show you guys the unboxing of that. It's a box, it's cardboard, it's plastic. Containers it does come in. Technically, you can use these as trays, so if you want to put this in your toolbox, put it over there, that's fine. I feel like this kind of takes up a lot of space. You can get a regular holder for cheap, or even leave them in this. That way you have better organization. But let's get into the actual wrenches themselves. The millimeter ones goes from, or the metric ones go from 21 millimeter, 22, 24, 27, 30, and 32. The standard ones are 7/8, 3/16, 1 1 1/16, 1 1/8, 1 1/4. I have some wrenches here for comparisons. These are my Husky combinations, non-ratcheting ones. So the heads are going to be bigger overall just because of the ratcheting function on these. But my first impressions, I like them. Nice and hefty. They feel good. The ratcheting mechanism feels great. Obviously, the bigger you go, the more clicks, little louder clicks you're going to get. Obviously, because the pawls and the gears that are on there are a lot bigger. So let's just hear the difference in that. If you guys can. Tool ASMR, I guess. This is the 32 millimeter. All right, back drag. Let's do one click, maybe. Nope. Not much back drag, so it feels great. So that way when you're loosening fasteners, you don't have that back drag, putting it back to where you had it. I don't know if I worded that right, but I think you guys understand what I'm talking about. If you don't, comment below. Let's compare that to, actually, I don't have a 32 millimeter one, so I have my 30. Let's compare that to the Husky. Lengthwise, I believe the Husky is slightly longer. Yes, it is. There you go. Squeeze them together so that way they're at the even length. But the Husky's a little bit longer, but the head has a lot more material on here. To me, this is a little bit unnecessary material. I'm not an engineer, so I'm sure they did it this way for a reason, to be able to hold that tolerance. But as you can see, the Icon one looks a little bit more professionally made. You don't have all this extra metal here for, to me, no reason. There's probably a reason for it, but it is what it is. Feels good. Weight wise, they feel the same. Balance, I feel like the Icon one is slightly less balanced just because it has all the gears and everything up top. As you can see, the Husky one, I can balance out a finger. The Icon one tends to want to give this way since all the gear mechanism in here. Not a big deal. The switch itself is really big but smooth. You can see that. Let's see. If you can look carefully in there, you might be able to see the paw move. I doubt it, but it has a really big paw in there to be able to grip. Feels fantastic in the hands. I have a caliper here. Battery is dead. I need to buy another one. I left it on. But I do have the manual readings here, and this is from a company, American Hydraulic. I'm sure they outsourced this. They bought this and just put their logo on it, but great company out here. They make our hoses and stuff. Owner was generous enough to give us one of these, and it's been great. I haven't had to buy one. So fantastic caliper when it's actually working. But for now, we're gonna have to do the manual. 30 millimeter. You're looking at a just slightly over a 30 millimeter reading. If you guys can see that. Now the Husky. Yep, I had some movement on that. It's not by much. I'm sure if I would have had the digital reading, it would have showed that the Husky is slightly wider than the Icon. So you want a tighter fit. Icons are definitely made a little bit better, and I hope so, because the price is definitely much higher than the Husky ones. So that's good. Let's toss the metric one over here. let's go with the standard. Standard, same thing. When they're smaller, ratcheting mechanism feels good, sounds like a standard combination wrench. Then when you get to the big boys, obviously a different sound profile. The teeth are bigger, the paws are bigger, the switch is humongous. I brought these out for comparison. These are Icon in the standard set. You can see size wise there's a huge difference in just about everything. Their paws, their switches, rightfully so. They're bigger wrenches, you need bigger paws, bigger switches, but it's a drastic difference. One thing that I noticed that was a little weird for me, but not basically not a deal breaker, is that the 3/4 inch is much longer than the 7/8. This is actually a bigger size, so I would think when I bought the regular set, you would think the 7/8 would be a little bit longer and continue on from there. But it looks like they made the decision to make the bigger wrenches separately and make them slightly shorter. Look at the difference in length on here. Huge difference. This is great for that leverage, to be able to break things loose. When you don't have that leverage, sometimes it sucks. You have to double some of these up. Those of you guys in the mechanic business know the double up trick. You take it like this and you get extra leverage. I wouldn't do it with these since these are combination, but ratcheting, but you get the idea. So that's the only thing that threw me off, but it's definitely not a deal breaker, because there are times where you need this form factor. There's certain areas where you're restricted with that length. So this is fine to break open fasteners and be able to do the work you need, but there are times where you do need that leverage to be able to break things loose. So it's a gift and a curse when it comes to that. All in all, I'm highly impressed with these. They feel good. I'll let you guys know after I put some abuse through these how they hold up, but so far so good. I got high hopes for it. Icon, they've been making great products. They definitely surprised me. No, I'm not a Snap-on guy. No, I'm not any particular brand guy, but once I started buying some of these, I was very highly impressed with the Icon products. I have quite a few of them. Maybe I'll do a video on all my Icon stuff like I did my Milwaukee stuff, but for now, if you guys like this, like, comment, subscribe. If you don't, you can thumbs it down or just keep it moving. You know, you don't have to thumbs it down, you know. And if you do like it, let me know. If you don't like it, definitely let me know. That way I can try to improve. I'm new to this. I'm doing my best when it comes to videos. If you don't like it, tell me how to correct myself. If not, have a great day. Take care, guys. See you guys soon.